Hello and welcome. Recently I did some work in designing and manufacturing some PTZ controllers for cameras based on the lower priced controller PTZ heads, and in doing so it created a few different products that you can see on my product page. But today I'm just going to tell you about some additions that were made to the CCU controller, which was designed for controlling 4 cameras, but you'll see there's different videos on my YouTube page showing all that. But basically what we've done here, we've added the ability to do PTZ control, and in doing so we have a little icon down here which is called PTZ, and by using the phone I can zoom it in. There it says PTZ, and what that button does is it allows you to use the 4 iris and pedestal controls to do controlling a PTZ head. And in this current setup I have 2 cameras which are up in here, and you can see here I can let's go to PTZ mode here. I can control PTZ on the 2 cameras, and here's the second camera. You see me doing the pan, and then I can do a tilt. So just over on the other side of the room over there we have some other cameras, one of which has got a PTZ, and in the PTZ mode, which is here, I'll just come out of there so I can show you how it went to it. So all we did is that we just went PTZ, let's change hands here, so we just go PTZ, and then we go into the PTZ mode, and you can see the top knob is the pan, and the bottom knob is the tilt. As I showed you in the video, we just go up here while I'm on the tilt mode. You can see I'm tilting up and tilting down. There we go. So you can actually control 4 cameras, and currently I've got this CCU controller set up for camera 1 and camera 2. That's camera 4 and that's camera 5. So you can also, in the PTZ mode, you can actually, there's a little button on the side here, you can push to, and you can see you can also use the same controls for quick access to zoom and focus. You can do that in other menu sections on this box. That's in other videos that you can see, but here it's just it's a quick access, because if you're doing a pan and tilt, you should also be able to access zoom and maybe focus. That's what PTZ stands for, zoom. So we'll just go back to normal. Now one of the things that have been also included in this is the ability to be able to reverse the directions of these pans and tilts, because sometimes you might want to mount your PTZ head upside down, reverse your scans, and still be able to maintain a logical motion on your control, because currently you rotate right and the camera will pan right, you rotate left, the camera will pan left, and conversely with the tilt you can rotate right, it'll tilt up, rotate left, it'll tilt down. But that doesn't always suit the circumstance that you've set your head up. So there's ability in here, so you go into setup and you can go to system. I hope this actually comes out so you can see it. I can't see it very well here with all the light. And you can see down the bottom here there's 2 new items, and what these do is it tells you which direction your pan's going in and which direction your tilt's going in. You see they're both set to forward. So pan 1 means position number 1 is going to pan forward in both directions, so you can actually just change it by pressing it, and you see now that says pan reverse, and you can touch this one here and you can switch that to reverse. So it's just a matter of just hitting those and toggling them, and let's zoom back out again, and you can select each particular position just by pushing the iris buttons down, and you can see they I'll just zoom back in again. You can see that they actually change, telling you which particular CCU position you are changing the control direction. And the same thing is also applied to when you're using the PTZ controller, using my PTZ to ATEM controller box. In the menu items, you can actually let's go over here. This is just the USB setup for that device. So if I can just go C for configuration, hit enter, and you can see I can scroll through here, and you see at the end, you see there's the pan and tilt direction for each of the 4 cameras. So that's basically just a little addition to the 4-way CCU controller, and I hope that gave you some information. Thank you, bye.